Hi guys, it's Dr. Mohammad Usman and I am back with another video. If you haven't liked my YouTube channel, do visit my YouTube channel and like and subscribe to my YouTube channel to stay updated. You can also visit my Facebook page for updates. So let's talk about today's topic. So today we will be talking about the course topics and what you will be studying in data visualization course, and we will start directly from the course topics. First of all, we will be talking about data and image models. This will be giving you overview of different data techniques, big data, and then we will be moving up to the image models, basically the visualization models in data visualization and big data analytics. On second note, we will be talking about visualization and its redesign. We will be talking about how you can convert a raw data or table into visualization and that visualization back into the raw data. We will be using a number of different visualization software and we will try to use as many as tools to create your data and its visualizations. We will be talking about graphical perceptions, how your visualizations are perceived by different users and what they can achieve and understand from your visualizations. We will work on different coloring techniques, and these techniques will include working on different levels of colors and understanding which color is useful for your visualization and how to incorporate in your visualizations to make them better. We will talk about interaction techniques and how you can interact with different maps and how you can interact with your visualizations and what will be the outcome of your interaction and what are the tools. We will also talk about animations and animation techniques and animation methods and how you can convert a simple visualization into animations. Furthermore, we will be talking about graph entries and we will be talking about how you can structure your visualizations in form of graph entries. This can include the structuring of graph entries in form of big data, and it will also provide you an insight about how you can work on different social platforms and organize them in form of trees. We'll be also talking about text visualizations, and this will be the last part of our data analytics course, and we'll be talking about how you can convert a text into a visualization and what are its ethics and what are its tools. So first of all, starting from the course, we will have to understand that what is our data. Data is basically a set of values that can be qualitative or quantitative variables. It can have different pieces of data that include individual pieces of information. This information can come from many different sources and it can be stored in many different forms. So in this course we have to analyze many different forms of data, and we'll be also analyze what we can do with the data and understand the data in a proper format to visualize them in a proper format. So talking about data concept in data visualization, we will be talking about big data. Big data is basically the next big thing in the IT world, and basically it has become a very big thing nowadays, because when we are talking about data, that can be in form of terabytes, that can be in form of gigabytes, but when we are talking about big data, it is in form of gigabytes and it is in form of multiple petabytes. So this amount of data is too much greater to be visualized, and based on this century, the big data is increasing day by day. The organization which have implemented already the big data concept are like Google, eBay, LinkedIn, Facebook, and these are all built around your data. So basically when you are working on data concept in data visualization, you are working about big data. You have to work on many new information technologies that can bring your data at dynamic cost, and big data is about reducing the cost of your data visualization and to make your data improvements in a less time required, and also for performing computing tasks. It is also used for offering you new product and service offering. So furthermore, when we are talking and about the big data, we move into the big data definition. The big data is similar to small data but bigger in size. Like I told you, the data can be in form of kilobytes, that can be in form of bytes, that can be in form of gigabytes or terabyte. But when we are talking about big data, we are talking about thousands of bytes together and about millions of bytes together. So it is about gigabytes, petabytes, and it is increasing day by day. It is also about having our data bigger than the different approaches required. Like we need to have different tools and techniques and architecture to work on the big data. If we are talking about a very simple data having 2 columns or 3 columns, we can work on it in Excel file. But when we are talking about big data, our tools and techniques and architecture will be different. We aim to solve many new different problems and many old problems in the better way. So big data is also about improving the data and visualization of that data. It represents different values from your very large databases or in form of many different quantities, and that all information can be in form of digital form, and it can include many different things that cannot be analyzed with traditional computing techniques or easy computing methods. So when we are talking about big data, we are talking about computing those big data elements or your greater amount of data with less cost, and to reduce this cost we use different tools. So moving further to the big data, the Walmart handles more than 1 million customer transactions every hour. So you have to see that how much transactions can be handled at one moment through your software. So when we are talking about Excel, if you have to work on the Excel and you have to enter entries in the Excel that how many transactions has been placed, how many you will do, about 100, 200 or 300 an hour, and more than that you will not be able to do. But when we are talking about big data, it is handling more than 1 million customer transactions every 1 hour, and Facebook handles 40 billion photos from its user base, and more than that many different status and many different groups and many different pages. So overall its database is increasing day by day, and it is increasing in form of fast data. Fast data is greater than the big data. On number 3, we say that what is big data? It is like decoding the human genome originally took 10 years to process. Now it can be achieved in 1 week. So basically you have a DNA in your body, and when we are working on different big data techniques, we have to decode it to analyze the human DNA. But now you can analyze that DNA only in 1 week. That is also because of big data and your big data tools and techniques. So what do you think, how much data we produced in 2015? How many bytes or how many gigabytes or terabyte? What do you think? I have an answer next, and I will moving toward it. In 2015 we have 2200 exabytes of data, and it has increased 10% over the next 5 years, and basically now it is increasing with a speed of more than 100% over the next 2 years. So what do you think about in 2017? It can be 2800, it can be 4200, or it can be 5500 exabytes. So how are we getting this big data? We are getting this big data from many different forms. Like the physical sensors are providing the greater amount of data. The physical sensors can include the medical sensors, your home sensors, your light sensors, your computer sensors. Everything that is in form of a physical sensor, it is giving you some amount of data, and that data needs to be stored on some format. So physical sensors are the greater source of our data. When we are talking about health and medicine, all the systems in your hospitals are on the big data. They are creating some amount of data, and that needs to be stored and monitored within seconds. So this is also a form of health and medicine, and it is also a form of big data. When we are talking about records of human activity, how many people are working up on Facebook or on a LinkedIn network or any different network, so what they are doing in 1 minute. So it will be a greater amount of data that needs to be analyzed, and that need to be visualized. So when we are talking about big data, we also need visualization of our data, and that should be proper according to our analysis. Similarly, like you use Wikipedia for copy and paste all the time, but when you are talking about history and flow of big data and history and flow of your Wikipedia in big data, you can see that it will be displayed like this. So you cannot visualize all the data in one form that we analyze from our big data. You have to work on many different concepts. You have to understand that what is behind that data, and how I can analyze or move that data in form of visualization. So this video was up to here. If you like my video, do visit my YouTube channel and like and subscribe to it. You can also earn training certificate from our video channel. The process is as follows, and it is easy for you. We have issued many certificates for many participants, and you can also get special certificates. So what you are waiting for? Go today to my YouTube channel and like and subscribe to it. Thank you.